All right. I'm going to shoot a video on fairway. Sorry, greenside bunker play because there was a request for some information on this. Uh, Now we have some rain overnight, so the sand is very compact. But I'm going to loosen it a bit just to show you how to do a certain bunker, greenside bunker shot. All right. All right. So first thing, when you come down to the bunker, you must assess the lie. What kind of bunker it is? So this, for instance, it's a compact sand, hard sand. So we have to play, or rather set up accordingly to what is what's the lie. What's the condition of the course? Say for instance, like if it is a loose sand, then you have to set up differently to play loose sand, and then if it is footprint or compact sand, then you have to set up differently to play that bunker shot. I remember the previous greenside bunkers that I did was actually directed to a friend of mine, but it was just a joke anyway. But some of my subscriber have asked to do another one because that was not very informative. So, and they tried to do what I was saying, and they was not able to get it out on a regular basis. Okay, so this one, I'm going to sort of give you information to get it out bunker on a regular basis, very successful because it's due to the setup. That's all. And with this setup, you'll be able to get it out. Now, this is the only time you don't hit the ball. In the bunker, you hit the sand and let the sand propel the ball out onto the green. But before you do that, you have to find out what kind of sand it is. Heavier sand, wet and heavy sand, coarse sand. You got to put more energy, or rather some energy, to the ball. If it is fluffy sand, you have to put more than what it is on a heavy sand energy. Because you know why? For example, if I were to, because you are throwing the sand onto the green, so if I were to take a light sand and a heavy sand which is wet, if I were to throw it together, the heavier sand will fly further than the soft sand. That's obvious. So, like I said, when the sand will propel the ball out to the green. So you need the sand to help you throw the ball. Now, if the sand is light, and it won't be able to throw the balls as far as one with the heavy sand. The example that I just gave you, right? So you have to hit it harder on a fluffy sand to get it onto the green. You're not lighter, all right? But of course, you've got to set up properly to it. Now, for this, I have dig some sand around the ball, make it soft, right? So this setup is for loose sand, all right? Though this is heavy, but it's going to be for loose sand. I'm going to put it here. Now, you've got to set up properly to a loose sand bunker shot. Of course, first thing you must do is you must always open your club face on the bunker and make sure the opening of the club face all the way through, right? You don't go in front, you don't twist your club face. You will not be successful if you do that. And to be successful, there's a way which will be success in order for you to stop twisting and going in front. There's a grip that you can use, which I normally don't use because I can always keep my club face open even though with my normal swing, with my normal grip. So for those who are not able to hold the club face open through the hitting zone, so you can always weaken your grip and put this grip on top, right, like this. right? You low, weaken your grip. That means instead of here, just weaken a bit, because weakening the grip will not, you cannot turn, or rather, it will be quite difficult for you to turn this club over, right? You need the club to go open all the way, and then with the right hand on top, you will be easily having the club face open through the shot. Um, okay, now this is for the setup of loose sand, right? Of course, you need to have a little bit of space, open a little bit, right? Open a little bit to your target. And the important thing is that you want stick your butt out, right? Stick it out. The reason why you stick it out is because your hand will be lower, so you will expose the bounce, this here. Now, playing in the bunker with loose sand, you need to play a fat shot, but the fat shot with the bounce, right? The flange here, and not the leading edge. Because if you fat shot with the leading edge, you will dig it in, right? So you have to play a fat shot with the bounce. So how do you do it? You set up for it. You set up for success, right? Okay, you have to set it up properly in order to play a fat shot each and every time, right? So you stick your butt out. In that way, you're already lowering down your body. Secondly, of course, you aim your club face to where it is and open up a little bit, and then you grip, right? The other important thing is that because you're going to hip fat behind the shot, you need to move your hip or create a side bend this way, right? This way, so that you can hip behind, okay? So let me show you. Stick your butt out, open the club face, and make a side bend, all right? And make sure you go through the ball with acceleration, don't stop, right? So you got it out, right? So let me do it one more time. Just to, because the sand is very heavy and I cannot dig much of the sand, so it will naturally give me a little bit of bounce onto my club when it come through. But, so, you stick your butt out, aim to that place where you want, club face open, right? And keep your head behind the ball all time, a little bit on your left, but do not move your head in front and do not move your body in front, okay? Keep the club face open. So I'm trying to do that open club face grip, okay? Weak grip. So you will get it out all the time. Now, there are times when you need to use like this kind of sand, right? It's compact sand. It's the same thing, but you set up a little bit different. You still open the club face. You stick your butt out, right? Your backside out. Open the club face, but this time instead of going here, you do it here. So you would hit a little bit down onto the ball without using, opening up the club face, will not use the leading edge, so that you can get it up of the ball. So you still stick your butt out, right? And then make a little lean to your left, your head in front, all right? So you will get it out. So that is for compact sand like this. I do it one more time. So you stick your butt out, right? Then make a little bit of lean to your right. To your left. Put your ball in front, up your stance, open your club face, and a little bit. Open the club face and go. Right? So you can get it out this way much more easier with the correct setup, right? Don't just go into the bunker and without thinking, and you just want to hit the ball out. That will be a disaster. You won't be able to get the ball out without considering what you're going to do, what you are capable of doing, I would say. With the proper setup, you'll be able to get it out every time. But of course, the distance-wise, you have to practice. All this comes into practice, right? So you practice that. Okay, now I'm going to do another specialty shot, and this is called a plug lie. Now this plug lie, normally you will plug only on soft sand, right? So you will get plug on a compact sand. So I just put more sand around it. Now, A lot of time you are taught or you were told to close the club face down and then chop down on it. Yes, you can do that, but the ball will not get, like this kind of lip, probably it will not get high enough to clear the lip. So I found a way that I can easily get it up over the lip by closing the club face down this way. That means this way, right? That means I am using the club head this way, right? So the reason why I do this is because it's like a bulldozer. Like I said, the sand propel the ball up. So I want the sand to come up here and go high, right? I mean, that's the whole idea. Whether it works or not, I've not done this for a while, but let's see if I can do it. You have the same setup, except this time you have the club face toe down, direct, like that. Toe down, sorry, not close. Toe down, right? And then stick your butt out, because you still want to hit behind the ball, so you need to have a side bend, all right? So, and another thing, lower down your hand, all right? So you can get it up, right? So there's one shot you need to practice once in a while. I mean, you know, you won't have this kind of lie in here when it's rainy every day, you know. Most of the time it's compact. So there's another shot that I like to show you that is very near to the pin. Call it, you tuck very near to your bunker lip, all right? Very near, your hole is very near to the lip and you want to get it up. So how do you do it? So another way of doing it is you choke it down, open the glove face, choke it down, still stay behind. Because you choke it down, the club is lighter and it's shorter and you will not decelerate, right? So you can get aggressive with a short club like that, and then the whole idea of having this is that you must accelerate this club through the ball, right? And if you hold it all up, you know that it's so near, you take it up here and then you, oh my God, it's going to fly over the club because, I'm sorry, fly over the green because it's, I'm so near to the, I want to put it, just carry the lip. So what you do is come here and then you stop and the ball will stuck onto the lips, right? So by doing this, you can be aggressive and shoot it up to the green, right? So it's the same thing. Stick your butt out, but grip it to the shaft, one finger maybe, okay? And then be aggressive, right? And you still need to hold your club open, all right? So that is you hear the sound, a distinctive sound, a splash sound, so you can hit it up easily, right? You can work on this info if you have some problem with your bunker, but of course you must not fear the bunker. Now if you fear the bunker, you'll not be able to get it out. You do a little bit of practice. Make sure every time you go through the ball, you must have your club face open. You cannot do this, you cannot do that. Keep your head behind and then make sure your club face is open. And if you have problem in getting the club face open, just get a lighter grip, right? And then you'll be able to hold the club face open through impact, right? So give it a try and let me know. So see if that's worked out for you. If you don't, you let me know, or maybe there are some other way and some other information that you might use to get it out. But this is one way, or rather, I don't normally do this, but this is one way, a very effective way to get it out of the bunker, right? Okay, so all let me say is, if you have anything, just leave a comment. Now the next video, I'll be working with a touring pro in Malaysia. He has won a couple of times on the local circuit, and he has played a couple of times in the CIMB Classic, the PGA sanctioned tournament in TPC. And now he owns a golf academy, and I would like to, in fact, I'm going to meet him up and get some information from him, so how you all can play better, or maybe take a lesson, a package lesson from him, if you want to improve your golf or you want to enjoy your golf. So now you please subscribe to my channel, right? And then when this video comes out, you'll be notified. In future, or in future, if you want to see more good content. Now this is not only about golf; it's about good buddy, good companion with friends and all that. So food, of course, but because of the MCO, we are not able to travel some places to give you some insight on the other courses of what kind of food, what kind of culture we have. So if you want to see some nice content, and I can bring it up, bring you some nice content and nice information on our Malaysia culture, please subscribe to my channel so that you will not, you will be notified and you will not lose good information on our country and some of the tips that the pros are going to give you, right? Like I said, next week or maybe next video, he will give. I'll get the pro to give us some information to how to play certain shot, right? So it will be in his academy. He's fully equipped with all these teaching aids and all that. So please subscribe and leave a comment so that you will be notified when the video comes out. So thank you.